Welcome to the installment of the Screen Squad. Like always, I'm Vinny,
I'm Ozzy.
And
and this week we're going back to 1998. Talk
going
about
back to Cali.
1998's Rush Hour, the first
I
Rush
miss
Hour.
I miss you, Elizabeth Pena. I
Stick
miss you,
around,
Rose.
stick around to see what we think. So Rush Hour, right?
I really want my Rosie, man.
Elizabeth Pena.
1998,
R.I.P. R.I.P.
1998 Rush Hour. I remember what being
See, that was when I was gone way too soon.
coming out what being in. I think I was in high school. I was
How
a
old- wait, what year is this?
freshman, 1998,
98?
98.
I was a junior in high school.
I think I already had 3 kids.
Yeah, probably.
No, you had two. Guys.
Babies having babies.
No, he had one, right? Or yeah, you had just you probably had two at that point. You were about to have two?
You don't know me.
No, I don't. But Rush Hour, I think what was it? This is Jackie Chan's biggest American movie.
First.
No,
American.
not first. Rumble like not
First English. No,
Oh.
but Rumble in the Bronx is
but not
is just. It
but-
was already filmed for Chinese audiences.
right. But it was
Then
but
dubbed for
but it
the
was
US.
but it was already but it was released in theaters.
It
But
came
this
from
is
Nong,
his first English speaking.
It came from Nong Padu.
What about that other movie with Danny Aiello?
Which one?
The one that he was in where like he was in for a bit and then he didn't like being in movies in the
The
movies. and he went-
Cannonball movies.
No, he Cannonball Run, but he was in
That's
another.
true.
But he was in another
Part-
movie.
Part 2, right?
But
Or one?
part two, I think it was part two. But then
Part
I know,
two.
but I know he thought that was gonna be his big break was the Cannonball Run movies, but that didn't work out. Are you talking about the fighting one?
there's
I forget. There's a movie.
there's a movie where he made here that with Danny Aiello, and then
I would totally
that he
look
was
it up
not
for the fact that I can't find my phone.
that he was not
I didn't
happy
even
with
know we were gonna talk about this.
that he was not happy with that he ended up going back to Hong Kong to go back to Hong Kong movies before coming back or like officially with
There's a
this.
movie
I created Fight
based
Team.
in the 30s,
No,
and they're
that's
like
not
people
it.
find like a Fight Club movie,
No, that's not it.
like a Kumite. No,
No, that's not
Was
it.
it was the movie based in the 80s, and the cop chokes out a guy with a big old like boombox. No. Do the right thing? No, not at all.
The
No?
1985 is The Protector with Danny Aiello.
no.
Yep, that's the movie, The Protector.
Oh no, never even heard of that.
See, it is a Hong Kong American action movie,
Okay, we're getting mixed-
starring Jackie Chan and Danny Aiello.
But this is a Hollywood movie. Rush Hour is a Hollywood movie, American movie,
But what this was?
directed by Brett Ratner.
Well, no, but this was. I remember watching that. What was it? That documentary. That documentary that talked about it was that documentary that talked about how Jackie Chan came. That was like one of the first movies he made in America, or an American type made movie, and he didn't like it, and he left.
I mean, how he used to party with Brett Ratner?
No, allegedly. Don't start rumors that
I
don't
don't-
exist.
I
This
mean,
guy.
is that what that documentary was? You know,
No, that was before. That was before.
there's that documentary where Michael Jackson would transform to a car, and then
That's not a documentary.
and
Part documentary, part music video. Long form music videos.
yeah, it's he was
Hey,
being.
Don't trash Moonwalker.
I love Moonwalker.
It's
No one's
great.
trash
It's
yet.
still great.
Yeah.
Still great. I enjoy it.
I mean, Joe Pesci is best work.
That's true. Better than the what's that movie? The last movie they made?
Irishman.
The Irishman.
Irishman. Yeah.
Fucking hate that movie.
No, but so Rush Hour 1988. Yes, the big Hollywood production, with X-Men: The Last Dance, Brett Ratner.
Brett Ratner.
Brett Ratner.
But no, this is
He's
still
like
a,
Voldemort. We don't speak his
this
name.
is still a
We're
great
singing.
this is still a great movie. This is still a great movie. Like Rush Hour, it's still a lot of fun to watch when when it's on, right? Or even randomly, I'll just put it on every once in a while and like watch it.
It was a good movie.
It's
It is
still
fun to watch,
it's
no matter
still
what.
enjoyable. It's still I remember going to the movie theater to watch this movie.
Jackie, they made Jackie Chan say some stuff though.
Mm.
Which
I was like-
which he does specifically say that he did not understand half of the things he was saying in this movie
Yeah.
Yeah,
because his English still wasn't his English wasn't great at that time.
yeah.
What did you say?
And then the funny part was like you just kind of, we're gonna mess with him. We're totally gonna mess with him. Yeah.
That was Brett
Mhm.
Ratner. That was all Brett Ratner.
Yeah.
You mean Voldemort?
Yeah.
Who cares?
It's Voldemort.
What are you talking about? Who cares?
He's just a director. He just did whatever he
No.
did. We're just talking about an old movie in the past, right? People talk about Roman Polanski movies, and he did
Yeah,
stuff to
that's true.
Rosemary's
Chillins.
Baby. Rosemary's Baby.
So what's the problem?
Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep loves that guy.
See?
And
I mean-
she loves Harvey. What's
Harvey
his name?
Keitel,
Korman.
Harvey Korman, yeah, Harvey Korman,
Was it Weinstein?
Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
His name,
What's
wine is in his name. People still talk about Bill Cosby.
That's true. No, but every time they bring up Bill Cosby, it's not good.
It's because
I
his line of sweaters never
His Kool-Aid.
sold.
His Kool-Aid.
His line
Because
of
of the Kool-Aid.
They were itchy.
Hey, Chi. What up, fool?
But Rush Hour, like it has everything that you would want in in an action, in a typical buddy cop action
They showed
movie,
one
right?
There's
It
so
has,
many at
has
that
a
time
bunch,
too,
has a bunch
no?
of stuff. It had a lot. Like I think Rush Hour was one of those movies that started that resurgence of, hey, let's bring back some of these people. Let's make a whole bunch of more buddy cop movies with old action stars.
If
Yeah.
it wasn't for his for Jackie Chan's success in the American market, Jet Li wouldn't have translated. We wouldn't have had so many American movies.
That's true. We wouldn't have had Romeo Must Die.
Yeah, true that.
God.
You wouldn't have had
The One.
the one. Damn, the one.
The one.
You mean War?
The one. No, War is a different movie.
Expendables. We wouldn't have it.
I know.
Expendables.
Expendables is a joke sometimes though.
No, I don't mind Expendables though.
But that's the point, though.
Yeah, it's
the
supposed to
point.
be like
It's
that.
supposed to be
No,
like,
like-
over
like-
the
like you
top
wa-
and
you-
the joke.
Yeah, no, but you watch these movies, you're like, okay, Expendables. The first one, Dolph Lundgren, in real life would murder everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody
Yeah.
there. So then, especially when
True
he
that.
fights Jet Li, I was like, oh no, he's gonna wear him as shoes. What's going on? Yeah.
Maybe not Jet Li.
No, he would work Jet Li.
No, because I've seen some of Dolph Lundgren's matches. They're on YouTube.
He would have worked Jet Li.
All right, but
in a real
fighting,
fight, in a real fight, he worked them.
No.
All you need is one hit. All you need is one
One.
hit.
1-inch punch.
Yeah, look at Mike Tyson said it best. Who stole my tiger? I'm saying,
That's not how he said it.
who stole my tiger? All right, you want to say it like that? You wanna do it?
Hey, maybe you should replace Jamie Foxx.
You should.
No, I'm built like Buster Douglas.
Like DJ Khaled.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Challenge.
Uh,
Another one.
but
Back to Brett Ratner.
but again, no. But Rush Hour, right?
Voldemort.
But back to Rush Hour. Like Rush Hour doesn't work if you don't have the mix of Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. That's the thing. Chris Tucker at that point only had what, like two or three other movies under his belt. He had,
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
had Friday and he had Money
Big
Talks.
movies.
He had-
Money
Friday,
Talks.
he was already a name.
Yeah, but that's all he had. Friday and I think Money Talks. That was the
With Charlie
only.
Sheen.
He was.
And that movie's not good.
No, and then
Because he
wasn't he in
the
Dead
phrase
Presidents?
Fat.
He wasn't in Dead Presidents, was he? He was like
He was.
he had a small role, or I don't remember him being. I don't remember him like big in that
When
movie.
was Foxy Brown? He was in Foxy Brown.
So small parts.
I mean, Samuel L. Jackson wasn't coming to America.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
so
that's right.
so he was in Meteor Man, right? His big break in Meteor Man, right?
Okay, so
He was in
Robert
he was in House Party
Oh,
3.
do we never talk about how talented Robert Townsend was?
We
House-
have, but in private.
Yeah, House Party 3.
Hey, House Party 3? No.
right?
No
Then he
thanks.
was.
Wait. Was Full Force still in that?
I don't think so.
Man, no Full Force, no
No.
House Party.
No. Then it was Friday, right? Then it was
Pops.
Friday. Then yes he did. He was
That's
in
his
Dead
big break.
Presidents. Then he was in Dead President. Then it was Money Talks. Then it was Rush Hour. But then after Rush Hour, all he did was Rush Hour. Then Rush Hour 2. Then Rush Hour 3. Then he took 5 years off and came back.
No,
in
no,
Silver Lining
no.
Playbook.
No.
What?
Yeah, the playbook.
Where is Fifth Element?
Oh, that's right.
That's
Fifth
in
Element.
that's in 1997. That's 1997. That's
Where?
That's right around the same time with Money Talks.
Okay, so you did.
But he
Fifth Element
starred in Money
before
Talks.
about-
Rush Hour.
What
but he
about
started
Rock
in
My
Money Talks.
World? What about Rock My World?
That was music. That's a music video.
First
That's
of
a
all,
film?
That was a music
it's
video.
a short film. Thank
It's
you.
a film.
Wow. It's a music video.
Short film.
That should
Sorry.
be on IMDb. Should have trivia and all kinds of stuff.
It was on Pop-Up Video.
It should be on Rotten
Video.
Tomatoes. It should be
It's
the
not.
films.
And yes, so 97 he did those three. He did Fifth Element, Money Talks, and Jackie Brown. Right?
Shimon.
Jackie Brown. But no, he was good in Fifth Element. I like watching Fifth Element still. I
Yeah,
still like watching it.
I like that movie.
Multipass. All right, but again, this movie doesn't work if it wasn't for the magic of them two together, because they're just two completely different types of people.
Who?
Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker.
I thought you were gonna bring up Brett Ratner again.
You just like to say the word Britt Ratner,
Brett Ratner.
right? Because he didn't write the movie, right? Brett
Just
Ratner, he
directed.
just directed it, so he didn't have like a huge say in it. So he just directed it. But
I don't know
again,
who wrote it.
the movie doesn't work without the mixture of Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan. Had it been like, I think, what did you brought up? Who else were they looking at?
Oh, I think at first it was Martin Lawrence.
Which would have been garbage.
Hey,
First of all, Martin Lawrence is almost as tall as Jackie Chan. You know how sad that is?
is it sad though?
I think he's
How
short.
tall
I
is
think
Jackie
he's
Chan?
shorter. I think he's shorter than Jackie Chan.
Yes, I said almost though. I didn't say
So
I didn't say he was taller.
it could.
He's
So
almost.
from what I said, it was Wesley Snipes, Eddie Murphy,
Yeah.
or Dave Chappelle were considered,
Dave
right?
Chappelle. No,
Wait,
no
wait,
Dave Chappelle.
wait. If it was Wesley Snipes, totally different movie.
It would have been too much of an action
Oh,
movie
yeah.
at that point.
Yeah.
It'd have been too serious. But you know,
That's from past, right
but
there.
luckily Eddie
No,
Murphy.
I don't know. Wesley Snipes could have done comedy.
No, easily.
Yeah, but
Plus, if you look at what's his name, Chris Tucker, he's really trying to play like he's hard, like said, hardcore cop. You know what I mean?
Uh huh.
Yeah.
He's trying to be a tough cop.
Yeah. You know,
call him my daddy.
But
my daddy won catch.
my daddy wants to catch a bully. That's what he says in the movie.
Yep.
Don't at me.
Wooly Bully?
No, and then
Bully, bully.
but then luckily Eddie Murphy decided to make the hit film Holy Man instead of Rush
yeah.
Hour, right? He decided to go make Holy Man, which everyone like universally loved.
See, do
So then-
you understand the words that come out of my mouth?
So then he decides that he's going to
Lord.
do a buddy cop film, but with Robert. De Niro.
Robert De Niro called,
Showtime.
which I still like. I like Showtime. I enjoy Showtime.
I mean, I prefer I Spy with
No, I don't like I
versus
Spy.
Milo.
No, I don't like I Spy at all. I don't like I Spy at all.
Yeah, but compared to
I pref-
Showtime,
I prefer
I
Showtime.
prefer Shanghai Noon with Owen Wilson and Jackie Chan.
But that's the same recipe that you have here for Rush Hour, right?
For every buddy cop.
what's your name? John Wayne.
After
That's a terrible
after
Calvin.
after so
Shawn
after
Wayne.
Rush Hour, that's the formula that they use for almost every.
Jackie Chan movie.
Yeah, pretty much. After every like Jackie Chan did that, even with the Tuxedo with Jennifer Love Hewitt. Still buddy cop. There's
I don't
still
mind that
buddy.
movie.
There's still. I don't like that movie at all.
I don't mind it.
I don't like it at all. That's when Jackie Chan started using wire work.
It's no Who Am I?
Well, he's
but-
old.
Yeah, but you just brought up Who Am I? Who Am I was he was at the
There's
same
wire
time,
work. There's
Barely.
wire work.
but not like this.
Legend of Drunken Master. Wire work. There's tons of wire work in his movies.
Not
Come on,
like
bro.
not like this.
Come on.
No,
on.
no,
like
no,
the
no,
Tuxedo.
No. You're
And
You're trying to create some kind
small-
of myth
and-
or legend.
and the
no.
and
Small
the trash.
propping up is one thing, compared to like look, he's flying.
Yeah,
Okay, it doesn't work that way.
that's not my Jackie Chan.
Yeah, my Jackie Chan just get pushed up by some dude in the floor.
That's
My-
not my story.
my-
Jackie Chan, my story.
My Jackie Chan is like, was it Fearless Hyena getting actually kicked in the face and falling through
Oh.
things and breaking stuff, and that's the
The
Jackie Chan I
movies.
remember.
That's my movie right there.
That's
the
the
Fearless
one.
Hyena.
That's the ones that that's the so. But that's why I like this one. Although it does this the Rush Hour here doesn't have as much action and fighting as you know his typical Jackie Chan movie. It gets covered by the fact that you have
Comedy.
the comedy and the chemistry between Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan.
Yeah, it actually allowed Jackie to actually put out some more acting instead of just focusing on the physical comedy.
Yeah, because he could do physical and comedy, but there's
Yeah.
some acting in this.
There's
But he's good though in the later police stories.
yeah, he's
He's a good actor.
He's
a
a super cop, man.
Mm-hmm.
was it Shinjuku incident? He's good in that movie. That's a drama
What are you
too.
talking about? I think he made
Drama,
that
yeah.
up.
That's a
Those
drama.
Words.
Yeah,
Big
whatever.
Words.
And even
But-
towards the end, the foreigner, he's good in that.
He's
too.
good in The Foreigner too. Yeah. Now he's
Oh,
he's
when he
really
was,
acting.
yeah.
Now he's with against Remington Steele, against Dr.
James
Fate.
Bond. James Bond.
Remington Steele. Relax. He was Remington Steele for much longer than he was Bond, and he was much better.
Wow.
How dare you?
We already had this.
Yes.
conversation.
No.
Stop going.
No.
Stop living in the
Really?
past. Stop living in
Yeah,
the
bro.
past.
Stop bringing it up.
No, bro. I just said the name.
Hey, just because we bring it up doesn't mean you have to live in it.
Yeah. Seriously. Stop stewing and stuff.
Let it go.
Hey, you know what? He was in Mamma Mia.
That people
Refuse to watch that.
people do not people. He's not the best part of Mamma Mia though. He is
I
not.
refuse to watch it.
And it's still not Meryl Streep either. So.
No, she's not either.
No.
Oh, but she loves Harvey Weinstein.
Grease is the best part of Mamma Mia.
I'm just
Uh,
putting it out there because, yeah, it's true.
No,
Not allegedly.
but but the thing is that the movie is rounded out with like again it has a lot of good it has good action scenes, good action sequences, good action, good comedy. You know, good chemistry between Jackie Chan. But I mean, technically everybody, even Elizabeth Pena. You know, for the amount of time that she's in the
small
movie.
amount, yeah.
Yeah, for the amount of time she's in it, it's all good chemistry between everybody.
Do not forget the little girl,
Su
Oh,
Young.
Yeah.
Su
Su
Young.
Young. Yeah.
What's her name?
Su Young. I don't
What's
know
her name?
actor names. Su Young.
I'm going to look it up. She deserves credit.
Julia Su.
That's her name?
Yeah.
She should have been in part 3 though.
Yeah.
Her character
Julia
was.
Su.
Her character was.
Her as the actress should have been
Oh.
number 3.
I don't know if maybe she gave up acting. I don't know. Who knows?
I
Yeah.
mean, all I know is like you went from a really Americanized girl with a really like solid American accent to a girl who had a really thick Chinese accent in part 3,
In part 3. Part 3.
and I probably couldn't sing.
True. And that was the introduction of Su Young to us is like her singing Mariah Carey, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And now every time I hear that song, Fantasy, like I still remember like that to me it's always Rush Hour, even though like a lot of people like use it for so many other like in trailers now. That song is used in so many new trailers, like in
Yeah.
movies nowadays. But it still just takes me back to like Rush Hour. Just reminds me of Rush Hour. You have Tom Wilkinson as the villain, right? As what is it? Juntao. Juntao. You gotta say it the way he says it in the movie. Juntao.
Chris Penn, the little amount
Again, yeah.
that he's there too. He's good.
he's funny.
Mm-hmm.
He just went footloose on that movie.
Wow, it took a long time to get that to that.
Yeah, you know, I'm tired. I need sleep.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm very tired.
But I mean, I'm telling you, this movie's for it doesn't have that many like actors in it, right? Like big actors, but it like for the
Pinky's
parts that
in
they're
it.
in it. That's right. They're smoking that cig of weed.
Yeah.
That glaucoma. I got that glaucoma. Again, that's not your typical Jackie Chan like place to fight. He's throwing down with everybody in there. Old
pool hall?
people in the pool hall.
But
Everybody.
But can you blame him for fighting him?
Well, technically, they're fighting because they don't understand what he's saying.
No.
No, they understood what he said.
You guys,
They understood
That
what he
shit
said.
was clear.
But then you get don't you
The
also
only clear word in that movie that he uses.
you also have you also
Yo,
have
what's up? What?
okay you also is no Don Cheadle is not in this one. He's in the second
Part two.
one. He's in part two.
Yeah, part
That you
two.
best believe he's a part 2.
Yeah. But so I really I like and I do like the story. I like the whole like they kidnap the consul's daughter right at the beginning of the movie, and it's essentially you're taking a Hong Kong police a police inspector. He's coming from Hong Kong to LA to help solve the case, but they don't want him to involved in the case because he's a foreigner. He's a police officer from another country, and technically you think that that's a liability, right? So they
Yeah.
that's why they partner him with Detective Carter, right? James
You're
Carter.
gonna say Dr.
Dr. Carter, yeah. Medicine woman. No, they pair him with Carter, right? And that's where everything starts. It all starts with literally like the famous lines. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? That's from that moment. The movie's on.
Oh, and then
Yeah.
They're just playing off each other. Even though, like, again, it goes back to like I'm still amazed at how Jackie Chan was even able to like. I know he didn't understand much of the things that Chris Tucker was saying because Chris Tucker is like in this movie he's firing off so fast, and Jackie Chan's his English wasn't the greatest.
what is it good for then?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Say it again.
See, and then that movie, all that song also
Every
started.
time I hear war.
It reminds me of that. But then after that, a lot of movies started using that song, "War."
Yeah.
See, so this movie literally is part of like pop culture, 100%. It's stuck. Like
Papa video.
when people come back and watch it, it's like when people come back and watch it, like there's like people like even the new generations that come back and watch it, they still like it. Like
Oh,
you
yeah.
show this to kids and they enjoy it. They
Oh,
like
yeah.
this movie.
Oh yeah, they look at you like they turn around and go like, "Hey, are those phones on the street?"
And then you tell them there's
Crazy.
then you're telling them there's only Rush Hour and Rush Hour 2, because you don't want to talk about Rush Hour 3. But now
Rosalie Sanchez.
and the
Who?
yeah, well, slow down, baby, slow down. but then
Come on, push the button.
yeah, but then you
Oh, no, that's not the right.
but then that's part one. But then you got but again, then you have the reason why we're talking about this movie, right? Why we wanted to bring up Rush Hour 1 is because for the like 45th time, they're saying, "Oh, we're gonna make Rush Hour 4."
They
Right?
said it's in production, no?
No, it's still I'm not in production yet. Jackie Chan just said, "Yeah, we have a script. We're gonna do it." But it's always been Jackie Chan because I know Chris Tucker wants to do it
Mhm.
for a
Yeah.
fact because he's not doing anything else.
He
He's doing
chooses not to.
stand up.
Yeah, but that
Have you
doesn't
seen
make
his stand-up?
doesn't make Rush Hour money.
just-
His stand up is
Have you seen his stand-up?
His stand up is either talking about Michael Jackson or Jackie Chan.
Gefilte fish.
That's all it is. That's all his stand up is. So
Chelsea Carter?
he needs more material. So he needs another movie with Jackie Chan. So he can have more
Or have-
stories.
You need to watch his stand up. It's not good.
We saw
He
him.
has a
Great.
recorded version. I've seen the recorded one.
Not great. Not
Eh.
good.
It's true.
It's okay.
It's just Michael and Jackie.
Yeah, that's
I'm-
majority of his
I mean,
stories
it's-
are
and
that.
then
But
it's
see, those are.
But his stand up is as good as Mike Epps. Does anyone know?
Also in Friday.
yeah.
Mhm. Friday.
Who replaced
Friday
him?
after next. Next Friday and Friday after next. Not in
Yeah.
Friday. He's not in
Day
Friday.
day.
But
But I
You
don't
suck my
mind
dick from the
listening.
back. I ain't never had that before.
Has it been 10 minutes?
Yeah, it's way past.
But I don't mind Chris Tucker or Michael Jackson stories because especially if like you're a Michael Jackson fan, you hear like how he was when nobody
There-
was
He
around.
he basically replaced Macaulay Culkin as his friend.
Yeah.
but he tells the same stories over and over again. That's what it is. It's just the same.
Yeah, well,
story. New material. He needs new material. Start making stuff up.
I only heard it once, so not
right.
like I go back and listen to it.
But hopefully they finally do make Rush Hour 4, right? And maybe it'll be better than Rush Hour 3 because again, this first Rush Hour is such a great like movie in itself, it's a good vehicle for Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan's great in it. Chris Tucker's good in it. Like the story's good, the action's good. The villain is good. I mean, even though it's like still you kind of see it coming, but you kind of can't. It's good. I enjoy the story of the first Rush Hour movie, right? Everything is, it's really enjoyable, and it's again one of those movies that if you saw it back in the day, there's a lot of things that still remind you of Rush Hour.
Yeah, like cloth napkins. They always remind me of the movie.
I ain't no punk bitch.
Every time I go to a Chinese restaurant, I order a camel hump.
Yeah, I've never had camel hump.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Even though he's not really eating, if you notice, watch the movie again. He's faking it. He's doing some of that. Great acting.
He's like, I don't know what that is.
Nope.
I think it's still moving. So,
But it's again.
I'll go. Much salt. That's why.
I'll go back. I'll probably watch it again. I'll probably watch it again today.
Is the king of flavor.
Yeah.
No one's saying nothing wrong.
Monosodium glutamate. God damn it.
Hey, just say MSG. Just say MSG.
MSG.
Please, come on.
You're
You're
not
not
hurt yourself.
Yeah, seriously, you're gonna have a stroke.
Yeah,
I know.
I'm tired.
Whatever. Blame the fact that you're tired. You can never pronounce MSG. Madison Square Garden, duh. But if you haven't seen Rush Hour, right? Just definitely go back and watch Rush Hour. Even Rush Hour 2, right? Which we will talk about in later.
Rush Hour 3.
Maybe because if they ever do make Rush Hour 4, which again they keep promising Rush Hour 4.
I want Lethal Weapon 4.
You never know.
I mean,
you never. I'll watch the Weapon 4. That's the one with Jet Li.
Yeah, and Chris Rock
as the villain.
Yeah.
Chris Rock as Butters, Detective Butters.
Butters.
I'm taking Butters. Oh, hamburgers.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen Rush Hour, definitely give it a watch because it's like I said, you won't be disappointed by the action that's in it. You won't be disappointed by the chemistry that Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker have together, and you'll have a good time watching this movie. There's no one that I know that tells me, "Oh, that movie's trash."
Yeah.
Nobody.
Nobody. 3.
Oh no, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. And that's.
I don't think it's trash. Though 3. I don't think 3 is trash, but it's just like
it's inconsistent.
It's the same thing.
It's inconsistent.
It's not that. It's not great.
Yeah, it's not.
2 is still passable, right? 2 is still passable, but still, there's no one that you would ever meet that watches the Rush Hour and tells you, I don't like it.
There's scenes in the third one because that's the Vegas one, right?
Part 2 is the Vegas one.
Oh, no, never mind that.
Part 3 is the Paris one.
Part 3 is the Paris one, where he fights his adopted brother. Jackie Chan fights his brother.
Oh, now I gotta go watch.
The guy from the Last Samurai. Yeah, you really need to watch part 3. You really need to watch part 3 then.
Yeah. I thought that was the second one.
No, part 2 is the Vegas one. That's the one where.
That one's pretty funny.
Where
Jackie Chan is like looking through.
Jeremy Piven is dressing him up
as Bronson Pinchot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Jackie Chan is on the thing.
Yeah. Slow down. I like Snoopy. See, I'm telling you, there's good things about part 2. I like part 2 also. I'll watch part 1 and part 2. And we'll talk about part 2 one day, because one day we'll talk about it. But it's
Jeremy Piven is good in that too.
Yeah,
there's
cameos. There's cameos now, right? Because now Rush Hour at that point Rush Hour got big, so there's cameos from a lot of people.
And the villain was what's her name? The girl from Try to Tiger Hidden Dragon. What's
Zhang Ji.
There you go. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Zhang Ji. I forgot her name in the movie.
I actually do think that's her name.
I forgot her name in the movie, but it's Zhang Ji.
And then Don Cheadle's,
And then Don Cheadle's in it. That's the thing. If you're gonna make part 4, go all out. Just make the final one. Get everyone back. Get Don Cheadle back in too. John Cheadle. Get John Cheadle in.
Get Ice Cube in there.
Get Ice Cube. Get clone Chris Tucker. Get Smokey back in. Make it a Friday reunion. Done.
Put a little Day in there.
Throw in everybody. Throw in everybody. It can't be
Pops.
worse. It can't be worse than part 3.
Pops.
CGI Pops.
Mm-hmm.
You it can't be worse than part 3. It can't be worse than part 3 of
Flashback.
right. But so
Is there a reason they haven't made part 4 yet?
that's probably not the reason.
It was supposed to be Pops heavy. Is a story.
That's probably still not the reason. That's probably one of the reasons they're saying now. How you know how convenient that is when somebody passes? That's the reason why we were gonna make the movie because it was gonna be about him. But now he's gone. Oh, we can't make it.
Yeah, we're gonna have like one of the Power Rangers here, but they canceled on us.
Oh wow.
See?
Yeah, so not my fault.
No more Superman.
What?
Christopher
Not,
Reeve. He died.
throwing that out there, like
I know.
I mean,
random. That was randomly.
Horses are cool, but not that cool.
All right, relax.
Easy.
Whoa.
Whoa, Nelly.
Who knew that Superman's real kryptonite was horses?
So on that note,
On that note, guys, watch.
no wonder nobody likes.
I know. It's really like, but people say, "Oh, I can hear from their snarky comments."
Yeah.
Snarky. What's snarky?
Snarky. Snide. He was said.
Yeah, bitch ass. But on that note,
wait,
guys,
whoa.
easy. On that note, guys, this has been Vinny.
This is Ozzy?
I know.
We'll see you guys next week.
Did he just call me what I think he called me?
Yeah, bitch ass. Bye.
He's looking at you, kid. In case I don't see you. Good afternoon, good evening, and good